So it's very early in the morning. We're waiting on a lift to take us to the bus station so we can go to Tallahassee. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
Brennan joined me today, so I don't have to do this alone.
Yay.
Yay.
Your seat back reclines for your comfort. Controls are located on each side. Reading lights for each passenger are directly above your seat. For your safety, please stay seated while the bus is in motion.
Hi. So we are back on the road. We just stopped off in Gainesville here. The megabus makes 2 stops for this specific trip, one in Gainesville, then one in Tallahassee, which is where we're going, obviously. The biggest thing about today is going back to get my car. I don't know if it's officially ready yet. It was supposed to be ready yesterday, but they didn't really call verifying that it was ready. So
That was terrifying.
oh, there's a truck right next to
No,
us.
we went under like the overpass, and
Oh.
we're like on the high top of the bus.
We're sitting down front all the way, or we're sitting up top all the way down front, so we're like right above the driver, which is really cool, honestly. All the little cars down there. So my dad called on behalf of me this morning, asking him like the status of the car, like was it ready to go, which it should have been ready, and they didn't say yes, they didn't say no. They did like the first test with the water pump that they had to replace on it because the water pump blew and had to replace that. We're gonna have to do like various coolant flushes and other kind of tests just to make sure that it's all running the way that it should, that there's no oil in the coolant or any kind of other things that would be bad. So they did a test first and it was successful. Now they need to do a second test when the engine's hot, which is kind of the important test. And then they're gonna call my dad back and let him know we're good to go. The only thing is that I really wanted to know if the car was definitely ready today when we stopped in Gainesville, because if it wasn't, then we would have gotten off in Gainesville anyway and then just made it back to Orlando. Now we are in it for the long haul and we are going all the way back to Tallahassee, 4.5 hours away, and I really hope the car is ready. What about you? Hello. So we are, I guess, about an hour out of Tallahassee now. We're here at a gas station. We're doing a 20-minute break apparently. So there's an Arby's here, and there's also just a convenience store if we wanted to grab any food there. So we want to do that. How you doing?
Hungry.
Hungry. I just got a call from my dad saying what I've been really wanting to hear the past few days. My car is fixed and it is ready to be picked up, and everything is a-okay with it. My water pump was blown, so I had to get my water pump replaced, and there were like various checks that I needed to do just to check to see that if there was any like cross contamination of any kind of fluids or anything like that that would be a problem. They wanted to make sure the head gasket wasn't warped on the car, because if it was, due to either running it on like a low oil or having some sort of a problem with the coolant, then I'd have to get that replaced for like $2,000. That's what I was waiting for, and that's what they were waiting to like say before the car was like fixed, because they did the test they wanted to do, and they said it was okay, but they needed just to make sure. But we're gonna go down, we're gonna grab some food. Car's done, we're about an hour out, we just need to go Uber to the place, pick it up, and then drive back to Orlando, and I'm happy. Hi.
Hi.
That's where we're sitting, right up there.
Everything here is just snacks.
No, pick him up. No, big boy. Nice. Hey Brennan, what'd you get?
Food.
Food? What kind of food?
Donuts.
Donuts? And I got 2 pounds of Swedish fish. Yay, my dreams come true. Brennan, and lied and said she got donuts, but she actually got muffins.
Way to throw me under the bus.
We're on top of the bus. See? I am going to be sick. Hey, this is the gas station I got gas at when I was coming down to the beach house over a week ago. That's so cool. Yay. And now you're here.
It just sounds like a weird celebrate. Hey, that's where I got gas at.
Well, here we are. So we just got off the bus back there. It's not a lift station, so we can't order a lift from here, so we're gonna have to walk until we can get a lift to pick us up to take us to the dealer. But we're here, at least. That's cool, right?
Yay!
It works. Yay! We did it!
Driving.
We made it. No, I'm not. Oh, okay. Wow, this wheel is like 3 times easier to turn now too. I have my car back! Ah! This was the most stressful weekend. But we're not home yet. Not home. Oh, is this like this the whole time? Whoops. Okay, we're gonna go have lunch and then it's back to Orlando, and that's another 4 hours.
Pizza!
Hi.
Pizza!
Coming into Golden Corral for lunch, and we are very, very hungry. I am so happy. And now time for a salad. What is that?
I'm about to find out.
They have banana pudding and gummy bears. All right, so we're heading out from Golden Corral. My sunglasses somehow broke. I don't know when or where that happened. It's not the right car. So now we are, okay. So we're heading back to Orlando. Now wait, let me hear this sweet, sweet sound. Hold on, ready? Yay, the car turned on. I like the sound of that. Yeah, so now off to, I guess, Orlando. It's about a 4-hour drive. It's 2 o'clock now. Get there around 6 or so. It'll still be light outside, which was my goal for today. Looking at all my needles and everything here on the dash, and everything does look good. So we're going. Say bye.
Bye!
For now, we'll let you know when we get there. I have cotton candy, so that's good, and a little stash of gummy bears because, yeah! But first I wanted to show real quick, when you leave an instrument in the car, which you're not supposed to do, this is what can happen to the tuning. That's supposed to be a G, and it's supposed to sound nice, but it doesn't. So hopefully oh dear, hopefully the glue in this thing held it all together. I thought they would park it in the shade or leave it in the garage most of the time, but maybe they did not. Hi, we're at a rest stop right after the last exit for Gainesville. Where are you going? Oh, okay, she's going inside. I'm coming over here to check out what's going on up here at the little picnic area. Oh, it's a hill. Brennan took a 2-hour nap while I drove, and but now we just made it past Gainesville, so now it's less than 2 hours, probably an hour and a half back to Orlando. And we've had good weather so far. It started like drizzling just for like 2 seconds, so we might be heading into some weather as we get closer to it. I mean, weather always comes through Orlando, but I'm just so ready to get back with this car down there. Oh my goodness, guys, that has been the craziest thing, but I don't want to jinx it. We're not there yet. 2 more hours. Today's been a really long day with lots of driving, and you know, waking up at 4:30, but we're almost there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go find Brendan, and I guess I'll make a pit stop inside too. This is spelled incorrectly. So I actually want to take advantage of this map out here by the exit, just to kind of give you an idea of what I what I went through this week, I started out in Orlando, right over here, and then I went back up here to Pensacola for my family vacation, and then I was supposed to go to a wedding over here in where's my finger? Yep, New Smyrna Beach, but I broke down in Tallahassee. Boo! So I had a friend who lived over here in Lake City, wherever that is, come back to get me from Tallahassee and take us both to Gainesville, right there, to pick up another friend. Then we went to New Smyrna Beach over here, and then I had a friend let me borrow his car so that I could get back to Orlando for a shift that I had yesterday. And then this morning I took a bus back to Tallahassee to pick up my car so that I could drive back to Orlando.
You look like a crazy person over here.
Thank you. You need a meat and cheese stick?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hi, hello. I'm pretending to be Roy. Let me play with my hair.
What?
Is that good?
What? I don't play with my hair.
Let me talk on the same subject for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's mean. What? What's going on? So we are.
We've been in the car for 10 hours.
Ah! So we're coming back into Orlando, and it looks very dark and scary over here. I hope we can get home before it rains, because we're about 10 or less miles from my apartment. We're back in Orlando, so that's cool. Brought my car back from Tallahassee. Yay! What? We're home. I'm home. We did it. Yay, we made it back. We did it. We're here in my apartment. Brennan's over there. Wave.
Hi.
Yep. I am very, very happy that this happened, that it ended up working out in every way. The scariest thing about today was the fact that we got on this bus this morning at 4:30 in the morning, 16 hours ago. We got on, I guess we Ubered at like 5 something, because we woke up at 4:30, but like, we've been up for 16 hours, and we got on this bus not even knowing if like the car would be ready, because they were running their tests on there, and the fact that it was ready, that it was okay to pick up, safe to drive for when we got there, that was just really lucky. And then we got an Uber. We had to walk around for a while over there just finding a spot that would be appropriate for an Uber to pick us up, and then we got dropped off there, and then we went to Golden Corral just to have a really good long deserved lunch, and yeah, and then drove back the whole way, which actually doesn't really feel like that long ago, which is weird because it was a 4-hour drive, which usually that feels like it takes more of a toll on me, but I guess just this week I've gotten used to it. But I'm here. Oh, look at Farley. Hello, Farley.
You look uncomfortable.
Yeah, he looks a little. What? Ah! What do you want? But the car's here, and that's good, and everything else is here. I was able to go to the wedding. I was able to get transported everywhere that I needed to go. I was able to film the wedding. Everything worked out. I was able to go home for vacation and come back, and I'm safe, you know. And Dennis is safe. He's doing his thing. He's coming back on Thursday so we can go to Disney, and got a lot of stuff coming up too. So it's nice that this all kind of slowed down a little bit and got resolved, so we can kind of get ready for everything to come. Hi, so we are watching Zootopia. There we go. Just had some leftovers for dinner, made some tea, and just trying to chill. It's about 10:30 right now. So I'm about to go take a shower, but I wanted to show you something else real quick. I got these 3 starter Pokemon from Dave & Buster's last week. They were each like 500 tickets, and my Dave & Buster's like card has accrued like 4,000 tickets, so I was easily able to buy all those 3 things, and that was kind of fun. Because Pokemon Go came out literally like 2 days later, and then I could go catch, you know, all the Pokemon too. I also wanted to show you this. I got a little mini that was at my house when I went back home to match up with my Mickey here because I don't remember getting this. I remember getting that one, but I guess my mom got this one too from when I went to the park when I was younger. Maybe she got it like for herself or something. But yay, now Mickey has a little date. I didn't really vlog yesterday at all, but what I did is I pretty much unpacked and then I got my camera here that I filmed Kenneth's wedding with. And I kind of just started going through that, seeing all the footage that I got on my other camera and on my phone from the whole last week, like organizing it and you know, separating it up into days to edit, and it's gonna be about, you know, 3 or 4 hours of footage. But you know, I can edit it down to little condensable pieces of like the vacation, and I think that's cool. That's gonna be something I'm gonna be excited about going back through. I haven't yet because it's a lot of stuff, but it was fun. It was a great vacation, getting to go home, even the car breaking down and kind of dealing with that, getting to the wedding, getting back to Orlando, busing back to Tallahassee, then driving back here. It was a fun adventure that I'm going to remember for a while, and I'm mostly going to remember my friends who really came through there for me and helped me, you know, came and picked me up from Tallahassee, brought me down to Gainesville, brought me to the wedding, lent me their car down to Orlando, and then figuring out how to get to Tampa. Then Brennan coming with me this morning. She didn't have to do that. I was going to go by myself, but she wanted to keep me company, which was really nice. It's good knowing that you have good people in your lives, and you know, this video is already going to be really long anyway, so I'm going to go and end it here. Have a good night, and I will see you guys soon. I guess this is kind of like the last installment of like the daily vlogs, but next trip is probably going to be to Disney on Thursday with my little brother and his friends, and I'll end up vlogging probably a little of that if they're comfortable with it. But you guys have a good night once again, and thanks for sticking with it. Stick it with it. Stick it with me. Have a good night. Good night, fish.
Oh my god, Roy, it takes you 20 minutes to end a video.
No, it doesn't.
Good night, fish. Good night, posters. Good night, lights. Good night, fan. Good night, moon. Good night, Brennan.